Hey guys, it's Cartoon Fox Guy, and I am giving my Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse spoiler review. So if you did not see the warning at the beginning of this video, which there is a warning, if you have not seen the movie, this is not your video. I will have a link in the description to my non-spoiler review, so my spoiler-free review, that you will want to check out and come back later once you've seen the movie to watch this one to know my spoiler thoughts. But if you haven't seen the movie, please, please, please don't watch this, as I will be tackling very, very heavy spoilers, and it will ruin the movie and experience for you. So I'm like I did with the last one. I'm going to wing it. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Just wow. If you did happen to check out my spoiler review and know my thoughts, I loved this movie. I loved this movie more than the first one, actually. It was doing way more with its animation style and a ton of the neat possibilities, and all the Spider-Man you could just throw into a movie. Like, most people would probably say it's overwhelming, but I was just so excited to see all these cool spider people from different universes within this film, and it had me really excited. So some of the really cool things I saw, we had Andrew Garfield, not really like him show up, but a cool little like memory thing of him where you actually do get to see him in live action. They even had a Prowler. His name is not popping up in my head right now, but Daniel Glover, right? Yeah, Daniel Glover. He was like a Prowler, and if you remember, he's actually the Aaron Davis in the MCU universe. But it was so cool to see Daniel Glover in a Prowler outfit. That was so cool. I have like images on screen of what was seen in the movie. Now they won't be like high quality pics. They'll be from like cams and whatnot. No clips. I'm not gonna put clips, but we had Miss Chen show up from Venom talking to Spot. That was cool. We had Lego Spider-Man. We had a whole Lego universe segment. That was insane. I was losing my shit with that. I was like, oh my god. It made me almost want a Lego Spider-Man movie. We need a Lego Spider-Man movie. That would be so sick. We had my childhood cartoon, my 4Kids Network or whatever it was, in Teletoon, Saturday morning. Boys Show Up, Spectacular Spider-Man. I don't know if he was voiced by Josh Keaton. It actually didn't sound like it, but it was still really cool to see him on screen. Like, he actually got a second to speak to Miles. That was so damn sick. So I was really excited about that. And of course, the whole thing with Miguel, it's that Miles apparently is like interfering with others' storylines and his own, which apparently can hurt the Spider-Verse. And it basically, Miguel doesn't want that. So Miles, knowing that his dad is at risk of dying, wants to go back home, but Miguel's trying to not let him do that, which is kind of why the whole conflict starts with the Spider War. Is Miles wants to go home to save his dad, knowing that he very well could die, and Miguel's like, you can't do that because you're interfering. You've already interfered with Spider-Man India's storyline. So he's making Miles seem like he's a big threat to the Spider-Verse because he's messing up other storylines and his own. So that was kind of neat. It definitely explains why in the marketing Miguel is so hateful and unaccepting of Miles in the Spider Society. And the ending where Gwen ends up going after Miles, and Miles realizes he's in the wrong universe, the universe that technically the spider was from that bit him, and that spider should have bit Miles in that universe, or someone, I forget who it was, should have bit someone in that universe. And because of that, and it teleported to his universe, it completely glitched out and it bit Miles. So now this universe is like Miles' universe without a Spider-Man. And instead now, Aaron Davis is alive in this universe. It's a big city of crime and a really messy city. His dad's dead in this universe already. And Miles Morales grew up to be the Prowler. Not like completely grew up, but he grew up probably a little older. Just a little. But he is the new Prowler in this universe. It is insane. I can't believe it. I was losing my mind. I almost wonder if they're setting him up to be the new villain next to Spot. Because Spot in this movie was cool. You get to learn a bit of backstory about Spot from the first movie. Apparently he was that guy Miles threw a bagel at. That was so funny. I thought that was so cool and a nice nod to the people who saw the first movie. Definitely had me clapping a bit. But other than that, this movie was just fantastic. It's so worth going to see in theaters. If you don't, you're missing out big time. But definitely like a movie, I'd say no one should have to be spoiled. Definitely for like I know whoever's watching this definitely seen the movie now. Obviously, I sure hope you have, or you're completely ruining the experience for you. I'm like telling you right now. Um, but yeah, it was such a cool movie. It was gorgeous. It tops the first one easily tops the first one. And this is a movie I think like everyone should go see in theaters. Masterpiece of a movie. And yeah, that's basically all I can say right now. The movie is a masterpiece and is worth going to see in theaters. It is like I must see it in theaters. I highly recommend you go see Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse in theaters without spoilers. I know whoever's here definitely has seen it, but it's the way this movie deserves to be seen on the big screen, completely blind, so you can have the best experience this movie is going to offer you. Honestly, it outdid the first one, man. It's a fantastic movie.